Hello. Hey, Lolly. Hey, Outdoorsy. How are you? Hey. We are going to make a chocolate cake. Chocolate fudge. Good to see you too, sweetheart. I always tell myself I'm going to get all my stuff together before I get started, and I never do. Always something. I always forget something. Every single time. I'm going to wait just a second to let just a couple more people come in and we'll get started. All right, y'all ready? We're going to make a chocolate fudge cake. I'm excited. I'm going to tell y'all a story. Story time. So, I learned something interesting about, because we're making a Betty Crocker cake. And I learned something interesting about Betty Crocker if y'all want to hear it. It's crazy. Look for your lighter. I'm always losing my lighter. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all a story about Betty Crocker. So, this is back in like the 20s. Y'all, my life is no longer as I knew it. I'm kind of upset. I ain't gonna lie. So, in the 20s, y'all know that back then, like they had like, well, still sometimes today, they still have recipes on different things, like, your flour, your cornmeal, and all the things, sugar, whatever. Well, back then, I literally just learned this. Back then, if you didn't know how to make something or whatever, it was kind of frowned upon. If you had to ask somebody how to make something. Anyway, so they would have these people, because it had to be anonymous, because they definitely didn't want nobody to know. These women, because their main job was to take care of the house, cook, clean, all the home ec stuff that they don't teach anybody anymore. So all of these women were writing in to try to figure out, hey, I don't want anybody to know this, but my husband won't eat my whatever casserole, or my husband won't eat this, or my husband won't that. How can I make this cobbler? How do I do all these things? And so this man, forgot his name, he was like, oh my gosh, we've got to find somebody to write back. And back then, everything was handwritten, everything was personal, So they not only had to have somebody write these people the answers if they had them, but they had to come up with a signature. So he went around the office trying to get, different women to sign And they came up with a name, Betty Crocker or whatever. She was a fake person. She's not even a real person. I did not know that. My heart's broken. But anyway, so they finally, I think a woman's named Florence or something. So she came up with a signature for Betty Crocker. Yep. And she'd write back all the letters and she'd sign the letters and stuff. I cannot believe that. It's insane. Could not believe it. My life is ruined. I did not know that. And so they had to hire somebody. What this woman did, I think her name was Margaret. I might be telling y'all the wrong name. It doesn't really matter because everybody's fake, right? So this lady went on a mission. She was like, okay, so I'm fixing to go all over to these little towns and see how these homemakers do all the things or whatever so I can better suit that audience. Well, they had to come up with a picture for this woman. Yeah. So what they did is that they took different features from different women and they created a face. Now, she's changed a lot over the years or whatever, but still, she's a fake person. Did y'all know that? I did not know that. I always wonder why they choose the name Betty. I wonder if that was like a popular name back then. Who knows? Cannot believe that. Betty Crocker is a fraud. Makes me wonder how many other ones are a fraud. Crazy. So not only did the letters consist of like questions about making stuff, but it was like, this was during the war times. Throughout the time that she was writing letters, they were like, how do I provide for, my family now that my husband's gone to war, all this stuff. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Who does that? So not only did I find out Santa Claus is not real, but Betty Crocker's not either. What the actual? Betty's a fraud. She's a fraud. Cannot believe it. Hey. You're doing dishes? That was their YouTube. Yeah. It was their YouTube. Hey, you guys. Everyone coming in, they all passed the recipes. Yes. Fortune. Like Betty Crocker's, her recipes book was the second bestseller other than the Bible. What? So I guess the only competition Betty had was Jesus. Oh my God. I thought that was insane. I did not know that until like today. I had no idea. And I'm upset about it. But anyway, so whoever, because I'm pretty sure it changed over the time, helped all these little homemaker ladies figure out how to take care of their families while their husbands were gone or lost their husbands to war. Just trying to manage. Cannot believe that. But anyway, what y'all been up to? Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving? Everybody have a good Thanksgiving? Any shenanigans? Anybody have any Thanksgiving shenanigans? Anybody end up in jail? Anybody? I didn't. That's a plus. Oh man, everyone was sick. Goodness. What's everybody sick with? The flu or seasonal cold or... Please tell me it's not the vid. Head cold. Really bad colds. Yeah, that is going around. It sucks though. Nobody wants a head cold. Makes you feel like garbage. Like absolute fucking garbage. Makes you sleepy. You just want to sleep. I wasn't on YouTube too terribly much. I tried to stay off of it. I thought I'd take myself a break. So good. Raw eggs have never tasted better. You hungry, Katie? Outdoors is here. Millie, love you. Lolly. Innocent. Saw dazed earlier. Hello, honeys. Katie said, I'm hungry. Well, honey, it is chocolate. You want the bowl, honey? I'll give you the bowl. I don't know how good I can do it through the phone, but it looks good to me. Hello, honeys. Flies, how are you, sweetheart? Everybody was live earlier, so I held off. I felt sick all day. Now I want to eat. You know what? I feel like garbage today. Like, I slept a lot today. A whole lot. Flies, it's always good to see you, sweetheart. So, Betty Crocker's a fraud. Bitch. I still can't believe that. This drives me crazy. Sassy, hello, honey. How you doing, sweetheart? So y'all been watching YouTube today? Anything interesting go on? Anything y'all want to share with your girl? Because she's out of the loop. Well, let's talk about it. Who get on your nerves? Let me guess. She's a fraud. Betty Crocker is a fraud. She's a made-up person. She's not even a real person. Cannot believe it. She's a fraud. Yep. Santa Claus is a fraud. Betty Crocker's a fraud. Jody Sue's a fraud. Oh my God, this is so good. Hope y'all ready to have some more diabetes. Everybody's a frog. I'm real. I'm the same old girl every day, all day. She is a fraud. Y'all want to know what I did today? It hurt my feelings so bad. So y'all remember me telling y'all last week that I bought my mama some more Pioneer Women stuff so I can make her things. Well, how about whenever I was washing some dishes today, I dropped one of them and it broke. And it was the prettiest one, the one I liked the most. It was my favorite. Oh my God, y'all, it hurt my feelings so bad. I don't even remember how much I paid for it last week. It hurt my baby feelings though. I'm gonna have to go buy another one. Yeah, I know. I had a whole memorial service. Like, I sat there and had a moment of silence and I cried. Oh, yeah, isn't that funny? Benny is hilarious. He's so funny. I miss seeing him. He makes me laugh. He used to do a lot of, Benny, I think he goes to bed early most of the time, and so he do like morning lives. I hope so. I'm afraid they're all going to be gone. I'm really afraid they're going to be gone. I can't remember how much I paid for it. It came in a 2-set, and it was the baby. It wasn't a baby one. It was just a mid-size one. Y'all, I literally had a whole moment of silence in my kitchen, and it broke my heart to pick up the little pieces. It was awful. I'm gonna have to. God, it'd be awesome. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I'm pretty sure it'll be on there. Sometimes I can find it cheaper in the store than I can on Walmart.com. I just love Pioneer Woman stuff. It's just so high. It's very expensive, but the quality is amazing. Like, her quality is top notch. So not only did I find out Betty Crocker is a fraud and she's not even a real person, but I broke one of my favorite little casserole dishes. It hurt my baby heart. It pissed me off because it was just, oh shit, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna ask y'all something weird. Do y'all like have like a certain thing that y'all collect? Like, for instance, my mama used to collect little thimbles. I don't think Angel Mama's a fraud. I don't think she was, honey. I bet you she was the real deal, and I wish I could have met her because she was cute. But Betty Crocker's a fraud. She's not even a real person. They made her up. Can y'all believe that? All my life I've been thinking she was a real person. Like, I've got her cookbook from my great granny, okay? And I bet you my granny died not knowing she was a fraud. Oh, my waffles. But anyway, so my mama used to collect thimbles. And everywhere, like to every little place that she'd go, like say she went out of state or somewhere. So how about she would get different ones? Well, my aunt would collect those little shot glasses. And she also collected the little bells. You know, you can get bells. Katie, I'm so glad you said that. I've got a problem. I collect dolls. Everybody thinks they're creepy, and I don't give a fat baby's ass because they my babies. I've got too many. I've got way too many, and I collect vintage Cabbage Patch, not the soft face ones. But. And then I started, my mom did dolls. I love them, y'all. You need more? Okay, so Katie, what kind do you collect, though? Y'all, I've got a ton of them. Like, we're talking about, like, it's I got the attic there. Okay, I'll tell you this much. In the attic, my sister brought over a king size bed and the box springs and all of the stuffs, right? Well, we have them in the corner upstairs, and I have my Cabbage Patches sitting on that king size bed. I would take y'all up there and let y'all see it. It's a hot wreck. But anyway, I've got to do something with them. I've got to. I've been collecting them for years. Oh, well, that's good, Sassy. That's really good. But people think I'm strange. Like, people think it's creepy and think it's weird. But I'm like, you're stupid, loser. So, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to do with all these baby dolls. See, I used to buy them because I like their outfits. Because you couldn't buy them separately. You still have pumpkin pie. Um, because I have one particular Cabbage Patch was the last one that I got from my granddaddy, and I named him Charlie. And so a lot of times I would get the dolls because you couldn't buy the outfits separately. So not all of them, but a whole lot of them are just sitting up there naked. I put little diapers on them because they was totally naked. Yeah, naked babies. Naked babies are were. But I started collecting. I don't know if y'all have heard of them, but they're called uh, reborn babies, and they look really, 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 really real. Oh, and another thing about all my Cabbage Patch and stuff is that I have every kind you can think of. I have Asian, I have Korean, I have Chinese, I have black babies, Mexican babies. Uh, one of them I think is I want to say one of them is he's like Irish. The Hawaiian babies. I have a whole bunch of them. Like, and I don't want to take them to the mission. And I know that sounds so bad, but I don't want to take them to the mission because I think that they're just going to throw them away. Yeah, they're still making them. They just don't look like they used to. Because I've got some all the way back from '78 that I've bought over time. I've got some from '78, '76. I've got a couple of them that they're extremely rare. They weren't at the time whenever I was buying them off of eBay. They weren't. They weren't expensive. Oh, thank you, Dazed. Oh, baby, thank you so much. They sent me a cash app. I love you. Thank you so much. That'll probably help cover that pan I broke today. Y'all, that broke my heart because I was trying to think, how much did I pay for that? How much I could not remember. But I remember telling Mama I was going to look for it because I'd only seen it one time and I didn't get it and I should have. Well, I finally found it. And guess what? I broke it. So thank you, Dazed, for that cash app. I'm going to go buy me another one now. Thank you so much. My mama appreciated it. But I had a whole moment of silence. Whenever I tell you I cried, I cried. Like, it was so beautiful. You want to know the crazy part is? My mama is the only one that got to use it. She used it on Thanksgiving. And that was it. I didn't even get to use it. So I'm washing it to put it away. And I broke it. I literally, I don't want to talk about it. It was a whole mess. It's a tragedy. Fuck my life. I mean, damn. Shit. I know. I didn't get those talents either. Now, my grandmama did teach me how to crochet. I mean, motherfucker. I was so mad. Um, I was telling y'all that my grandmama taught me. I don't know if you guys were in here. But let me tell y'all, I always wanted to learn how to crochet because my Aunt Marianne made some of the prettiest blankets, and my mama did, but they wasn't as pretty as my Aunt Marianne's because my mama must be uptight or something because her stitches is just too tight. I mean, Jesus Christ, you can't even get no air between them little stitches. So
I don't know how to knit. I don't really think I need to knit because I'm going to be honest with you. Those needles look like weapons. And sometimes I get aggravated. Like I could totally play darts with them on my phone if I'm watching Jody Sue. I hate Jody Sue. Jody Sue's a piece of shit. Anyway, I wish that she'd fall inside of her shit bucket. But anyway, like all the way face first into her shit bucket. Take a deep breath, bitch. Anyway, so my grandmama taught me how to crochet. But the sad thing is that she was blind at this point. And so she'd show me. Oh, thank you. Are they? You should message me on Discord, and I'll send you one. Private message me on Discord, and I'll mail you one. But anyway, so I finally got the stitch down, and I had to hand it to her, and she'd have to feel every single stitch. And because she was blind, she couldn't like look at it, but she could feel it. And she said, "Oh, Annabelle, it's perfect, honey." And so I gave it to her because it was perfect, just like her. And a couple of Novembers ago, I got it back because she didn't need it anymore. She was going to be in heaven. So every time I crochet, I think about her. She taught me things, y'all, that y'all can't learn in a textbook. I mean, I could have some of the worst situations in my life, and of course, I told her everything because I didn't tell Nancy nothing. I still don't tell Nancy nothing. And she just had the simplest answers, you know? So simple and so sweet. I mean, she taught me everything, how to get deodorant out of clothes, to how to keep static out of your clothes, all the things. She was just a genius. I keep getting weird things go off on my phone. I'm getting something, I think Amazon. My son ordered something on Amazon, and because I'm like the account holder thing, it'll tell me if he ordered something. He paying for it though, cause I ain't at work right now. Hopefully I get to go back in a month, y'all. But I mean, I'm still getting paid. I get short-term disability right now until this foot thing's where I can go back. But still, y'all, I'm going crazy. I'm tired of looking at my mama. She on my nerve. She about on my nerve, like Jody said. If y'all can imagine. No, she ain't that bad. No, I hadn't. I can watch Jody Sue for 5 seconds, and I can mentally slap the shit out of that bitch within like 50, 11 million times. I hate her. I really hate her. I hate her so big. Like, I have no idea how in the hell she has any friends. I don't think she has any friends, actually. I ain't that bitch's friend. She can make friends with the dog pound, because that's where she needs to go. Oh, bitch. I shouldn't be talking like this, but I'm kind of mad because I broke my casserole pan. I broke it. I really don't either, Millie. I don't think anybody likes her. She on some math today. Are you saying meth or math? Because I don't math or meth well. Oh hell. Days, what you done did, Bobo? I'm scared. I wanna watch it. Oh Lord. Oh, got you. Y'all can say whatever the hell you want to on here. I'll answer to anything but crazy bitch. You call me crazy bitch, I'm gonna act like I'm deaf. Hey, Sammy. Innocent, what did y'all hear? Tell me what's going on, because every time I think, I mean, do I need to drink a whole gallon of holy water? Do I need to sage my entire house? I mean, do I need to see a pastor? Oh, okay, that's fine. She said some shit about lean on me. Today? Are you for real?
Oh, the other day. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all what. She gonna keep running that mouth. And she gonna wish the law got a hold of her. Because what she don't know is Lean on Me got more friends than that bitch can smoke cigarettes in a month. Okay? I said what I said. And we from all over. If you come at Lean on Me, you coming at me. You come at Dazed, you coming at me. Just know what you up against. Because these hands is rated E for everybody. And I will throw them. Don't mess with my baby girls. She was sitting level-headed. Hello, honey. She was sitting in a red truck for real? Huh. Isn't it ironic? We will. We will come in on Jason's golf cart on 2 wheels. We'll slide up in there on sideways. Yeah, I think so, Flies. I think our mama has a red vehicle because they made a pretty big deal out of that whenever Summer first went missing. So, sometimes, y'all, I think she does these things to provoke this very conversation we're having. I think she enjoys being the most hated woman on YouTube. Level-headed, I'm so glad to see you, handsome. So, Sammy, how's the future, honey? Am I going to win the lottery today? Sammy's from the future. Like it's 10 o'clock or later at her house right now. I love me some Sammy. She's precious, y'all. I really do love her a whole lot. I love all y'all. Y'all are so sweet to me. Ooh. You know, it's funny that my titles always are like, let's not burn this mother down and let's get baked. And I don't even smoke dope. I don't even smoke none of the things except for cigarettes. It's 11 p.m. What time is it here? I don't even know. What time is it at my house? Oh, it's 1:02 at my house. 6 p.m. Big day. You had a big day, sweetheart? 1 a.m. here. Me too, Flies. 8 p.m. Sunday. Jesus Christ. Where in the heck are you at, boo? 8 p.m. Sunday. It's 1 a.m. on Sunday here. Oh, sassy. Hey, my internet was jacked up New Zealand. Well, thank you for being here with me. I know you would, honey. Give me all the numbers. You're so funny. You're hilarious. Here I am making a chocolate fudge cake like I needed. I'm over here talking about my thickness. But hopefully, me going to the gym. I'm supposed to start this next week. I've had a membership for over a month, but I got released from my doctor to go. So I'm hoping I can be. I noticed they are very much further into the future. Oh my. I was noticing my foot does look better. And where's my cake? Level-headed, honey. It's in my kitchen. You're more than welcome to come, but I'm going to need you to bring some milk. I got about this much milk. So if you come to my house, bring some milk, okay, honey? Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Y'all always make me feel so good. What was I saying? Oh, you do? You have an old thread box? I have an old wooden barrel of my grandmama's that, you do? Well, honey, hopefully I'll shrink out of it. Hopefully it'll be too big. But, that was rude.
We trying to lose weight, Sammy. We ain't trying to get thicker. I'm already thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, thicker than a Snicker. Okay, I'm thick, honey. But I think I've got 12 more pounds to lose before I am the same size I was before I had surgery. So it's coming along. And whenever I do get skinny, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me shit. Not that you can anyway, but I'm just saying, you really can't then. At all. Not nearing. 18 minutes left. Y'all know what else we gonna do tonight? So, I bet you did, Sammy. Good save, baby. Good save. So, after I lost my grandmama, I started doing things to make me happy, like to not dwell on her not being here. So every season or every holiday, I just kept my Christmas tree up. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I've got to take my holiday tree down. Let me show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So, oh wow, really? Thank you, Dynamite. All of those decorations I've had, and a lot of them I had in boxes, like a whole lot of them I had in boxes upstairs in the attic. And whenever I was up there going through my baby dolls that I want to give away, I found them. And then there were some at the Dollar Tree I got, but there's like probably less than $15 tied up in that tree because I had a whole bunch of them. So now I've got to take that down tonight, and I've got to start getting ready for all of my Christmas stuff. I found a whole bunch of Christmas ornaments from whenever I was a little girl upstairs in the attic. Oh, hey, Nico. I'm making a chocolate fudge cake, honey. It's going to be so good. But I enjoy doing that. It keeps me busy. And it also makes the house festive, you know. It makes it, to me, it's more welcoming. It's a happier place because whenever I moved back in with my parents, it was depressing here. And I was like, no wonder they're not doing too good. Let me brighten this place up. So, y'all hear something hilarious? Y'all are fixing to have a whole death. So, before I had surgery, whenever I was making regular money, not the percentage you make on short-term or long-term disability, this is the TV my daddy was watching. I call it his microwave. Okay, look at this. I fixed it though. This is whenever I was before surgery. So this is what my daddy was watching. I know. It's a microwave. So before I had surgery, I had saved up money and I got this for him. I got this one. I love my mom and daddy. I mean, he was listening to it. The sound was so loud. This is no joke. Yeah, that's whenever I was making regular pay, though. He had the sound turned up so much I could hear it whenever I pulled up in the driveway. And this ain't no little house, so I didn't understand. And then the picture was almost as disappointing as Jody Sue is as a human being. That's how disappointing this picture is on this television. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, it is. Much better on his little eyes and better on my ears. So I did that for them, and he's loving it. Now it took him a hot minute to figure it out, but he figured it out. Bless him. I mean, my parents are about 112 years old. You know, Daddy, it was time for me to come back home and take care. I'm not married, and my kids are grown. And so I was like, okay, so, and I'm happy here. I enjoy it here. I mean, I didn't do nothing but move like 5 miles from down the road to here. That's all I did. Just packed up my little stuff and came on home. Um, but anyway, you can snoop. You can snoop all up in my business. I trust you. Yeah. It's a farm. Daddy has a hay farm, and then over here, y'all check it out. So whenever I'm outside smoking, like 3 in the morning with you guys, because y'all remember I told y'all that whenever I'm at work, I work 6 p to 6:30 a. So because I hope I get to go to work soon, I'm getting my schedule back to like it was before, so I won't struggle. So how about I'm outside smoking, it's on 3 in the morning, and there's this rooster down the road, probably about a mile and a half down the road. I've done named him. But how about he's out there crowing or whatever he does as I'm through? Hey, bless him, y'all, he's blind. That rooster got to be blind. I don't know. I want to go check on him. I called him Louie. I named him Louie, but I don't know where he lives at. And I'm not finna go look for him at no 3 in the morning, honey. I ain't no holler bunny. Nope, that's not me. But anyway, whenever I'm outside, I mean, I have horses and mules right here. Then I have across over this way, I have a whole bunch of cows. So if I'm ever outside and I actually go on panel, I think I was on levels one time. Level, I think I was on your, his clock's broken, honey. I think he blind. I think I was on level headed one time. I was telling what a great job he was doing and how I appreciated how he handled cases with respect and dignity, and he kept it real and 100% factual, and I appreciate that so much. But anyway, so while I was out there, one of those mules or one of them was out there getting cranked up. He was cranking. He was like, well, anyway, somebody in chat thought it was a cat. It wasn't a cat. Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. But anyway, so that happened. I know, Sassy, and I've been thinking about that a lot. I've been thinking about that a whole lot. Miss Beverly, you ain't late, boo boo. You ain't late at all. We ain't doing nothing but burning a chocolate fudge cake tonight. That's all we gonna do. We finna get baked. But I never will forget that. I was so embarrassed. I was like, Level, if you hear something, it's this mule. It's this crazy mule over here. It's not a cat in distress. Even though my daddy does have a cat. And y'all, the first time that I went live, how about daddy's cat jumped on the kitchen table and showed its whole ass, like legit his ass, her ass. And hello, honey. And I was like, oh Lord, I done turned into Jody Sue. I was like, damn. Shit. Of all damn times, that cat gonna get up there and show its ass. I'm like, look at here. We ain't finna play pickles tonight or today. It was funny for a minute, anyway. Y'all, we got 10 minutes left before we can get our cake out and see if it's any count. You excited? You excited? I'm nervous. Let me look at it. I'm off this floor and it sounds weird. Oh yeah, Dazed. I love Dazed. Like, you can go over there and let's just say I had a shitty day and I go over there and I'm just laughing so hard. I mean, she just really makes it easier, you know. She makes life easier. She makes it fun. I'm off this floor with this stuff and I think it's got some kind of wax shine to it because it makes me sound like I'm walking in a restaurant that has like a dirty floor. Yeah. I just love Dazed. She's like the best medicine to a shitty day, you know? She really is. Hey, y'all, let's go outside and smoke on it. A cigarette. Okay. This is one of my favorite candles. It says, blessings are everywhere.
try vinegar. I think it's got a wax to it, like it's got a shine to it. So I guess after a minute it'll be all right. I hope so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buff it. I think I should get that that microfiber cloth thing. I either sound like I'm walking in a dirty restaurant or SpongeBob. I sound like SpongeBob. Y'all look, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all look at this. It's gonna break y'all's heart. And I hope I don't drop it and break it again. Because if I break it again, I'm just gonna have to have a hole coming undone. It was my friend. I never got to use it. That's what pisses me off. This is what the inside looked like. It was so pretty. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it whenever I got it out of the box for her. But she got to use it. Hopefully she won't ask me where it's at. But thanks to Miss Dazed and her wonderful Cash App, I'm going to get and see if I can get her another one. Yeah, I hadn't even had that Joker a week. Like, not even a whole week. Like, I'm dead ass serious right now. Like, all the way, not even a week. Who does that? Me. You were a big girl last night. Oh, you went on panel? I broke it. I broke it. I know, I broke it. I do too. I clean the inside of refrigerators and stuff. Anything that's sticky, yeah. I was washing it because Mama had some kind of casserole in it from yesterday, and we had put it into Tupperware little containers and put them in the refrigerator. And y'all, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It was awful. I literally had a moment of silence in the kitchen floor. I did. But I told y'all, my mama works on the weekend, so she wasn't here when it happened. So she might not even notice it's gone because, she don't be cooking up in here. Okay, I do. But I got her cabinet from the attic upstairs that she bought in the 70s. It was her very first piece of anything that she bought back in the 70s when she first bought her house. And it's like I'll show it to you in a second. Well, over the years, I bought her stuff for Pioneer Woman for like Mother's Day, Christmas, all the things, just because I was cooking at her house and I didn't like any of her shit. So, I have to show it to you. She's got a big collection, but the stuff that she's got is like the butter dish and some little pretty little measuring cups and a couple of other stuff. But I actually got her cookware, like casserole dishes, cake pans, all the things, and I just broke my favorite one. Jesus. But anyway, so y'all tell me something good. Tell me what's going on in these streets, please. Oh, Beverly, yes, she does. Dazed is like the perfect place. Okay, look, these are the two places that if you are nervous about being on panel and you really want to, the best places to go is Lean on Me's and Dazed. If you are at either one of those channels, believe me, you are at home and they're awesome. There's like no way that you should feel really nervous about going on those two channels. So yeah, if they drop a link and you feel froggy, jump and go. And maybe I'll be in chat and I'll be rooting you on, honey. It's Pioneer Woman. It's a Pioneer Woman, and it actually came in a set. It was like two different size casserole dishes. The bigger one has like a lid. Oh yeah, Mama Mita, I like her too. I don't know what just happened, y'all. Are y'all still there? I'm sorry. My internet's acted some type of way. Okay, sorry, y'all. Sometimes I don't look at chat either when I'm on panel, especially if it's one of those lives that you're talking about. I have no idea what's going on, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. And also, chat is a little bit lagged. If you're on panel, it's a little bit lagged sometimes. So, it's just don't look at it. Now, sometimes it's one of those things where you kind of want to see what they're saying, but sometimes you don't. Like, for instance, whenever I went on panel before, like whenever I was at Levels, I was telling him what a wonderful job he's doing and how I appreciated how he's handling certain cases, because they are sometimes very serious cases, and a lot of people, we have trolls out there that are very disrespectful, and they have no respect for any human life, at all, and they like to just cause chaos. So a lot of times I don't look, but I did that particular day because I was like, I wonder if they can hear that mule out here, and they could. They heard that, they thought it was a cat, so I'm glad I paid attention that day. It is, Nico. It is, because you could get sidetracked, especially if you're like me. Squirrel, it happens. It's easy to do. Did anybody go Black Friday shopping? Which one of you guys were brave? I wasn't. I didn't do it. I stayed home because I'm I'm not one to do crowds anyway. I'm really not. I'm a coming. I'm a coming. Okay, y'all. Let's see what we did. Y'all think we did good? I hope so. She's pretty. She's a pretty one. I like to do online shopping, actually. No, why? They haven't been back. Why? What's wrong? Why'd you ask me that? What's going on? Bringing the milk. Come on, Level. I need you, baby. Why'd you ask me that? Is something wrong? Okay. I wish. I only got this much. Maybe not that much. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's not done yet. Let's see. I put it in there. Let's do it for... Y'all want to do it for 4 more minutes or 5? I don't know. I I haven't either. I saw them. I think I saw them in Dazed last night. I'm not sure. I can't remember. 4 or 5 minutes, y'all. Can't have Level eat no burnt cake. Level's in a different state, y'all. I'm in no threat of him eating burnt cake. That's for sure. 4. All right. That's what I do. 4 minutes. We got it. Let's do it. 4 minutes. Oh my God, I sound like SpongeBob. So my floor's clean. I just put some kind of wax on there. I sound like SpongeBob. Jesus Christ. Can't sneak up on nobody. Oh. So what's going on? I've been following this weird case. It's about the girl that went to Mexico. It was awful. The story is just terrible. I couldn't believe what I was seeing today. And does anybody have a you love SpongeBob? Well, boo boo, I sound like SpongeBob right now. Okay. Does anybody have an update on Monkey? Yeah, outdoorsy. It is insane. Yeah, level. I cannot believe. I was reading the coroner's report or whatever that thing is, and it asked if it was accidental or if it was murder, and the answer was yeah, Shanquella. Yes, it was horrible. I was thinking, what a piece of shit group of friends. What the actual hell? Y'all, that little monkey, that little Michael baby, my heart breaks for him. I have a little prayer box, and he's one of the names in my prayer box. I say a prayer for him every single day, sometimes more than once, of course. I'm a mama of 2 sons. They're grown now, but I can't imagine what Brandy's going through. JLR needs to be put in a box. I am too, Nico. Hey, Connie. How are you doing, honey? Yes. What is JLR? I have no idea why it keeps doing that, y'all. It's storming here. It's really, really windy. Like very, very windy. Like if I was wearing a wig, I'd have to hold it down. Okay. Yeah, I would hate to go to jail in Mexico. I have no idea what's going on. Jesus H. Christ. Hold on to your wigs, everybody. Okay, let's see if this is done. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's on that bullshit. Okay, y'all, the cake's done, so Level won't be eating no raw cake or no burnt cake. Love him. Ooh. Let's turn this thing off. JLR's a weirdo. Hey, Autumn. It's going to be good, y'all. I got whipped chocolate icing, and it's chocolate fudge. So if you don't have diabetes, you will after you eat this. True story. I'm going to get out this kitchen. I sound like SpongeBob. Jesus Lord. Jesus Lord. But it's so funny. Yeah, I don't know what JLR. That's hard for me to say his name. Yeah, he's a hot wreck with himself. Like, true story. He creeps me out, if you want to know the truth. I mean, he brings a lot of good stuff out sometimes, but sometimes it's just like, leave things alone. Yeah, Connie, that's how I feel too. And I hate to say that, but okay, so Jody Sue makes me want to pop off. Like the back of my head gets really, really hot, and I'm afraid it's going to pop off. Like, a car that got too hot, the hood will pop. There's nobody else that can do that other than one of my ex-husbands.
So that's saying something. But he just kind of creeps me out. I can't explain it. It's really strange, y'all. I can't explain it. And I hate to talk bad about the boy, but Jesus Lord, get out them damn bushes. If you got something to say, get up out them bushes, honey. He all time in some bushes. It's weird. Yeah, I have, Beverly. And I know we all have a past, and he's definitely got one. Like, he's got a whole past. Like a big one. I don't know what he is. I don't know if he was an informant or what, but he does some stuff he needs to quit. Like him giving, like just the stuff he's done with Michael's case alone has frustrated me pretty bad. Because if that was my son, yeah, he was in prison. I think he's done a couple of, I ain't gonna say, but yeah, if you look up his background, you'll see it. There's actually a couple of people that have they have videos about his past. But we all have one. We all have a past. And sometimes people are better when they come out. Sometimes, what the hell, Beverly? He's got a doll in his car? Autumn, I agree. I did too, Sassy. I've been depressed. I've been very bad depressed. I did not know that part. No, I didn't see a bruise on the side of his face. I remember this one time this homeless guy was chasing him. I didn't see that. Wonder what he did, y'all. Do y'all know? Level. As you wish, honey. It's hot. But I'm going to poke some holes in it. And I'm going to pour this icing all down it. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be so good. He hurt your eyes. What do you mean? He hurt your eyeballs? Oh, yeah. Most of us do get better with age. Not creepier, you know. Little creepy dude. Bushwhacked him upside the head. Honey, he's staying in bushes. He need to get about him. I don't know why he's staying there. I guess he hiding. I don't know. He's weird. Yeah, honey. Come on. I'll be here. I'll be looking like straight damn it by then, I'm sure. Bright and ugly in the morning. But I'll be here, honey. I need to call my therapist tomorrow, my physical therapist, and see if they can get me an extra session in this week. Because I'm ready to go back to work, y'all. I really am. It's driving me crazy. Why is he hiding in bushes, y'all? Just tell me. He scared somebody gonna hear him saying some dumb shit and whoop his ass. I'm gonna tell you what. If I didn't know the Lord, there's a couple of creators I want to go shake they bushes. But I know the Lord. I'm trying to get to heaven. Thank you, Jesus. He is a creeper. Okay, I'm not believing I'm going to say this, y'all. But just hear me out. Don't y'all come for me. Y'all remember that once upon a time a bunch of dumbasses loaded up and went to Ben Hill Road? One of them looks like a dude. The other one used to be a dude. Another one, I don't even know what to say about that one. And then there's a little girl.
that should have chose better friends. But anyway, y'all remember that one time they loaded up like a whole bunch of clowns and acted a whole donkey? Well, anyway, that's the only time that JLR didn't do a whole lot. Like, he didn't act like a whole donkey out there. He really didn't. Not compared to the rest of them. He was kind of like, I mean, I don't know. He's just a weirdo. But he didn't do anything. Yeah, the clown crew. He didn't do anything at that point. I mean, because he does enough of dumb shit on his own, just sitting at his house or in them bushes, whichever. He might live in the bushes. Y'all think he lives in the bushes? Y'all think he got a tree house? Wonder what kind of internet reception he gets. Probably better than mine. But anyway, I'm just saying. Yeah. He was the only one that acted like he had any kind of sense. And if that's, y'all, if JLR is the only one acting like any kind of sense, that should tell y'all what kind of company he was in, because that's sad. That's a whole ass sad story. I said what I said, okay? Hold up a sign. What's Level saying? I have an idea. Tomorrow I'm going to go do a funny video in the bushes. You have to hold up a piece of white paper, Level. Come to my daddy's farm. We can do it over there. We got all kind of bushes and trees. We even got a big old deer stand that goes straight up in the air like a tower. Coming live. Straight at you. You got to have a piece of paper, though. Just like she said. Got to hold up that thing. I mean, it was kind of bullshit. All right, Level. I got one layer of chocolate icing on it, and she looks so good. Brandon was scary. Brandon was scary. Brandon. Do I know Brandon? Yeah, Justin does need better friends. The guy on Ben Hill. Well, can we be honest for a second? Because I'm all about the honesty. Let me tell y'all something. And I mean this. Spread the word. If those clowns come to my turf, Bella's going to be packing. For real. At any given time, I got one on me right now. Shit. If I'm in my car, I got 3 of them. Damn. Yeah. Run up on Bella. That's all I got to say. Run up on me acting a fool. Don't make me feel threatened for my life, honey. We'll both make the news. Difference between me and them is that my mugshot will be on fleek. Just saying. Sick my dog on them. Yeah, they're idiots. They give the true crime community a really, really... I mean, nobody's going to take anybody serious, you know? Look, I'm from Tennessee. We ain't got to have no papers. We can be rolling and packing the whole time. And listen, if you live as close to Memphis as I do, you need 3 pieces on you. I ain't playing. I'm too pretty to die. I'm going to go and tell you what my grandmama said. My grandmama's like, you better be careful out there, honey. You just too pretty to die. Shit, I'm going to Exxon. What's going to happen? What the hell? Talking about scaring the shit out of me. I was all of 16 years old. I was just going to go get some gas. Lord of mercy. So, we got one layer. Let me see if I can do this real quick, y'all. We got one layer. We got about 2 more to go. Yeah, I mean, I hope they're okay too. I mean, yeah, it's layered with all the diabetes. I hope they're okay, y'all. I really do. I mean, let's sit here and be real. Cooking and listening. Sammy, I just love you, honey. She's from the future for anybody who's just coming in. Sammy's from the future, and we're trying to figure out a way I can win the lottery. No, I couldn't imagine living close to Loaf. I'm going to go and tell you. I do too, innocent. And I'll be honest with you. What if, what if they are innocent? What if they didn't do anything? What if they have no knowledge of any of the things and they are being crucified for something that they didn't do? Just like your name, innocent until proven guilty, you know? But one person that I do think has something to do with it, and one person I think that should be taken in for, if anything, just for tampering with an investigation, and that's Jody Sue Brown. Oh my God, Level, are you being serious? Because I'm going to have to know when this is going down. I'm going to have to know. I just love you to pieces, and you're an amazing man. You really are. We need more of you. um, I wish I knew the answers. I really do. I mean, because okay, I'm just going to put this out there, and y'all don't get mad at me, but y'all know how I am. I'm just going to tell you like I see it. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I have never known a group. You have to, Level. Now you've done said it. You have to. You're weak if you don't, Level. Okay, I'll come on panel, and I'll help you through it. I'm using a pew 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 pew. All right, just listen. Just hear me out. So how about this has gone on for 17 months. Don was in jail for 11/29. So if Candace was afraid to say anything, hey, yeah, innocent or somebody in chat, um, Sammy, oh God, who is in here? Millie, or any of my mods, can you go and get Level Headed's link and drop it in chat? Y'all, if y'all want the truth, if y'all want facts, and y'all want somebody that's going to handle a case with respect and dignity and to keep it sacred, and that would handle the case as if it were your child, I need y'all to go and watch him. He covers Michael's case, Monkey. He covers a lot of cases, and the difference between him and anyone else is he's not here for clicks and views. He's here for getting the truth out. So that's a very important thing that a lot of people need to learn how to do. Speaking of truth, let me tell you mine is. So I honestly feel that if Dawn was in jail for 11/29, she was on her own for almost a year, literally, and she never said anything. He was in jail in confinement, and he never said anything. So I honestly believe that if she was afraid to say something, she had plenty of time to come out and say it. And if he knew of anything that she might have done that had jeopardized the life of their daughter or the safety of their daughter, I feel like, thank you so much, Millie. I feel like somebody would have talked. Yeah, please go sub up to him, y'all. He's a great guy, and I love him to death, and he's easy on the eyes. But I really honestly think that somebody would have talked. I really do. But who am I? I'm just somebody that watched the shenanigans whenever they decide to put stuff out there, you know? But there's one person that talks a whole lot. She talks a hell of a lot. She talks too damn much. Yeah, I think they are scared. Okay, so if that's the same church that has been changing hands a lot, there's one particular church, and it's the one that Lawson goes to. There's a man that lived in Florida. I mean, just look at the background of the owners of that church, okay? You're going to see an odd pattern. You're going to see a very strange pattern with the way that that's bought and sold. It's very weird, Level. Look into it. And another thing, Level, I want you to do, because I know you can. You have all the things to do all these things that I don't, because I just came across it by pure accident, like for real. The guy that found Casey Anthony's daughter, Kaylee, he was from Kingsport. He has a history. He found her close to the house in the woods in a bag. And supposedly, he was a utility worker. Supposedly, he was outside peeing in the bushes and he saw a bag and he poked it with a stick. But they asked him, "Did you touch it?" Because his DNA was on it. He's from Kingsport level. Look into this guy. He's extremely weird, shady, and it's just very uncanny. There's a lot of things that go on in that little community that you probably would never believe, but because it's a small community and the politics go back generations, what do you do? How about you go on with Dr. Phil's and you cry your eyes out whenever you're asked a particular question because you're terrified? How about that? I would have done the same because she knows she's got to go home. She knows who is in this town and she knows their power. Another thing that was very strange was the first place Don went whenever he found out Summer wasn't at home and they couldn't find her. That is also something that's very important. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just how I feel. I hope I didn't offend anyone, or I hope nobody's going to come after me. But that's just how I look at things. It's a lot of strange things going on in this case, and there's a lot of big people, political people, and Sullivan County is literally on the other side of Ben Hill Road, and then there's Hawkins County. Sullivan County is totally different than Hawkins, unfortunately. Sullivan would have handled it a whole lot better, I do believe. A lot like Georgia handled baby Quentin. Oh God, what a shit show that was. That poor baby. Good God, that was horrible. All right, Level, we're doing the second layer here of the chocolate icing, honey. Yes. Yep, you're going to need some milk and a side of insulin, okay? Bring your insulin, honey. Now, Level covers a lot of Michael's, and he's a good guy. So y'all won't be wasting your time like going over there. Turn your bell on too, because he does several lives sometimes a day, different times of the day, but you can always catch him on replay. So make sure that you do that. This is your mother talking. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. Let that soak in and poke some more holes in it because I'm violent. I'm a violent baker. I make cakes and stuff for my daddy. His mama used to make them for him all the time. So I always make my daddy something sweet. Y'all know I've been making cookies all the time for that man. He come in here one morning. I don't know how many of y'all was in here that morning, and I was telling him what kind they were. He took a handful of them down with him down the shop. Bless it. My son was getting ready to go to work, and he come down here, and he's like, "Mama, something's wrong with those sugar cookies on top of the stove." And I was like, "Well, first of all, son, they're raw. They haven't been cooked yet, you dummy." And he just smiled and went on his business. He's strange. Yep. Love him. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is going to be so good. Speaking of going to the gym, I'll start back tomorrow. That's why I need to go call my physical therapist office in the morning and see if they can get me in, so I can go and stretch out my ankle and my calf and my foot before I go to the gym. That way it'll be warmed up or whatever. Because I'm ready to go back to work, y'all. I'm going crazy. Plus, you don't make as much whenever you're not at work on the whatever program, short-term disability they have through work or whatever. You only make like 60% or 40%. It's not very much. But hey, I'm blessed to make something, right? I'm not complaining. But I had that surgery in June. Jesus H. Christ. Lord of mercy. I could have done, I almost had a whole baby. I ain't trying to have no babies at 40. Yeah, this is going to be really good, y'all. I can't wait to see what it tastes like. I'm going to need a bib. So anything interesting going on in these streets that I haven't been seeing the past couple of days? Actually, since Thanksgiving, I haven't really been on YouTube much, y'all. I haven't. I just didn't get on it. Oh, okay. I've been missing all the freaking chat here. Yeah, Level, look into it, darling, and tell me what you think. It is nuts, innocent. It's not that. I don't know what it is. I don't know I don't know. I don't know if it has something to do with monetary, like money wise or something. Like if it's a way for them to avoid taxes or something. I'm not sure, but it's changed hands quite often, sweetheart. It is raining, ain't it, Dazed? Connie, I made a chocolate fudge cake. You sure can. Go in there and get you a piece, Level. I don't care. You gonna need some milk, though. I don't either, outdoorsy. I don't know what happened. I don't know what that's about because I wasn't with it. You know, I wasn't here. I was kind of taking a mental health break. Y'all, Jody Sue makes me want to have to take all the medicine. Shit, I don't smoke dope, but I can see why somebody would have to. I don't know what he's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's talking about the threats or whatever that Dunn was threat. I don't know, Dazed. I have no idea. Is not the first person that said. I don't know if it's about whenever she was threatening her. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all come after Lean on Me or if y'all come after Days, just know you'll see my fat ass there too. Just saying. I'm thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, done told y'all. No, I'm not fat, I'm athletic. That's a true statement. I box too much to be fat. Candace can't stand Jody Sue. And both her and Dawn have both said some pretty ugly things about her. Candace, uh, all I know is that for somebody who actually had all the dealings with the police and it wasn't on good terms, for them to call the law because they needed them, that tells you right there. You know? Yeah, I saw Lean on Me earlier. She seems to be doing fine. I mean, she might be under the weather. I love Lean on Me. I'm telling y'all. Just know if y'all come after her, I'll be riding too deep right beside her. True story. Mess around, find out. Popcorn cake. What else you got down there? What's that other thing? Cake and what else? I don't know what the other thing is besides 2 glasses of milk. Yeah. I love her so much. She's such a good woman. Milk. I see cake, popcorn, and something. Then I see 2 glasses of milk. Um, Something is going on, I'm sure, behind the scenes with Summer's case. I'm not going to say anything other than that, but just know that she's not forgotten. No one's forgot about that sweet baby. I've never known a child to get lost in their own missing child case other than her. But then again, I don't know of a missing child that had Jody Sue as a neighbor either. So there's that. You know, I hate that woman. I said what I said. She's on the same list with Megan Boswell and Hitler. Are they are, Katie? They need to. I think the FBI just needs to go to Hawkins County and shake everybody up in a bag and start picking them out and going through everything. I hope they find her. But you want to know something, and I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Summer is a tiny little person. I mean, tiny. Little bitty baby. But you want to know what Summer did? Summer united people, not from just here, y'all, all over the world. People all over the world know her name. They know exactly what she looks like. They know the day she went missing. They know her birthday. They know her favorite color, her favorite cartoon character. She united people of all walks of life. People that never met, and they've become more like family. She's encouraged me to join the search and rescue squad, and I've been doing training for that. Every time I'm out and about and I see a little blonde-headed little girl, I always look at her 2, 3 times just to make sure. I have stared in those beautiful blue eyes so many times just looking at her picture. I honestly believe if I saw a child out there and she had gotten taller and changed, if I could ever look at that baby's eyes, I'm pretty sure I could tell you if it was Summer or not. She's got a family from all over the world. She's got an army. And we don't give up on family. We'll never give up on her. She may be little, but that baby has made huge changes in so many people. And I hope one day I get to tell her thank you. Innocent already have. But I'll go again. I went at the beginning of this month. As soon as my doctor said I could go, I hit that road, baby. And it is not close to me. I'm on the west of Tennessee. That baby's all the way over yonder ways. But I went. I walked over 6 miles. all over the place. Met a lot of good people. And I met a lot of weird people. A lot of people I could have gone the rest of my life without knowing. And I'm here to tell you, Sue's a lie. She couldn't walk that creek barefooted. She couldn't walk that creek, period. Especially not in June. Just saying. I didn't go on my own. I had God in my 9. If somebody come up on me, they was going to mess up and meet both of them. I didn't go alone. I won't go alone this time if I go again either. Yeah, I had God in my 9. Luckily, nobody had to meet both of them. Oh, that's funny. No, I had another friend go with me. He's not connected to YouTube or anything like that. It was just somebody that was along the way that was a friend of me and knows all about my foot surgery and stuff. And so, if anything was to happen, I knew I was safe, with him taking care of me in case I blowed this foot off. Lord have mercy. I don't know if Level's still in here, but I don't know if he's seen this either. I'm going to show it to him. Level, let me show you something, honey. Good thing you ain't ate yet. I want to show you something. This is gross. So, you hear me talk about my foot, right? Okay, let me show you something. Let me turn this light on. Lord of mercy. I'm short-armed. Okay, so I had foot surgery the day before Summer's Day, okay? Don't judge me. I had my feet were always done. They always on point. But this is what my foot looked like before. See that? And you would have never known it unless you had the x-ray. So I go to the doctor, like, my foot hurts. Okay, let's take an x-ray. They ended up having to do that to me. Yeah. I know. I told my family that if I get electrocuted and this sucker blows off, do not let them put it back on me. The Lord tried to take it. Let him have it. On it. I will have it bedazzled. I will be the cutest little peg-leg girl out there. Do not put it back on me. I'm not going through this shit again. Just saying. The Lord tried to take it. Let him have it. But anyway, so that's the reason why I've been off work since June for this surgery. And that's the reason why I have to go to physical therapy now. Yeah, it's pretty gross, ain't it, y'all? It's nasty. But hey, it's part of getting old, I guess. I guess so. So what are y'all doing in chat? Titanium. Yeah. I'm not going to let that bitch know anything I'm doing. I can't stand her. She's irrelevant. I do take calcium. I take calcium. I take vitamin C. Yeah, my medicine cabinet's starting to look like an old lady's. I got a lot of multivitamins. Looks like your left hand. Oh, no. The thing is that, people are like, did you have a car accident? Did you have an injury from playing softball all those years? No, I don't. I never had any of the things. Exactly, Connie. I'm not. Um, but I did it. I got through it. I will say this, and this is insane.
So how about I was in more pain before surgery than after they put all that in there? The discomfort and pain I'm having now is within my ankle because that joint was locked out for so long because I could only do weight bearing on my heel, and I had to wear a cast for like 3 weeks. Then I had to wear a boot for like forevers, and then I had to wear a surgical sandal. I mean, it feels like it was like 11 years before I could wear a regular shoe. Oh my God. Ugh. Jesus. That's awful. But that's the reason why I'm having trouble is just with the ankle, and it's the arch, because for the first time in 40 years my foot is actually walking correctly. You know, it's like, everything's in line like it's supposed to be. So there's part of my arch that's never been in line. So, now it's like one of those things, a new home, and it's trying to do like it's supposed to. And that's the reason why. I think Nancy's up, y'all. Mama? She's awake. What are you doing, Nancy? Get up out that cake now. You know you're diabetical. Jesus Christ. Mama? You better not be up in that cake now. You're diabetical. I'm not going to shoot you up before you go back to bed.
I'm helping out my diabetes.
You're helping out your diabetes?
Uh-huh.
She really did get in that cake, y'all.
It's a smidgen at the corner.
You're fired.
Okay. I had to try it out and see if it really was sweet.
Everybody said hey. Hi. Yeah, I'll save you a piece of it. My mama, she out of control. Somebody needs to come get her. Jesus God, I cannot imagine. She does have a sweet tooth. She's a whole diabetic too. Mama, get out of that. Oh,
I'm just licking the bowl.
that's disgusting. Stop licking things. Ugh. I ain't gonna tell you one more again. Get up out of here.
Is this what you made?
That is icing, Nancy. You're gonna have a whole stroke up in here.
Just a little one.
A little stroke.
Yeah. I don't need a big one.
Mama!
What?
Jesus Christ!
Go ahead and pray for me.
I am praying for you. Say about this icing. Hell.
Well,
Mama, you know better. You're a damn nurse. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly how it affects me.
I know exactly how much insulin to shoot my ass up with after I eat all this. Nancy, go to bed.
Whoa, that's good.
She for real. Oh my word. Is it good for real?
I'm a sugarholic. This candy is
I want to smack her upside the head. She in here with this bowl of ice and just eating it like it's some oatmeal.
It is, baby. It's the good stuff. It's manna from heaven.
It's manna from heaven. I ain't never been told that before about nothing I've done.
Okay.
I'm going to get a shirt that says I'm manna from heaven. Says my mama.
Yeah, my mama said so.
My mama said. My mama said.
Well, baby, I know your stuff.
Mama, if you don't get out of this kitchen, you're going to have a whole diabetical seizure. And I cannot save you. I can't help you.
Maybe you just did.
Oh, Lord. You fired. That's why I make this stuff so late at night, hoping you little old asses would stay asleep. Y'all be getting up.
I know it. Gave you plenty of time to get it done.
Yeah, you gave me plenty of time to get it done, you little snake. She really did, y'all. She took a whole chunk out of this thing. Level, baby, if you don't come and get this cake, Nancy can eat every bit of it.
That's okay. I'll leave some for him. Manna from heaven.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, this is whipped icing I did, Mama. And I poked all kind of holes in it. Kind of like your belly whenever you finna have to shoot yourself up with some more insulin. Look like a whole pin cushion over there. What are you doing now? Are you in candy?
Nope. Not now, I was.
If you don't get up out this kitchen, I'm finna call a ambulance to come get you before you have a whole stroke on me. I cannot watch. Okay, bye. She knows you'll be there. Rick Clicks, how are you, sweetheart? Don't you come back in here. I'm finna put a baby gate up.
My taste buds are singing, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Okay, go in there. Go talk to the Lord. You're probably going to meet him soon after you ate all this. She's going to have a whole stroke. I'm not playing. She's here singing some gospel. Days, come get your mama. I'm good, Rick. I'm glad you're doing amazing. I'm in here having a whole fight with my mama. She's in here trying to eat all this cake, and she's a whole diabetical. Tall them out. She'd be taking insulin and stuff in here. Got a whole spoonful of icing in one hand and another chunk of cake in the other hand. In here singing some gospel. It's talking about it's manna from heaven. Girl, bye. Now she's choking. She's fixing to die on me. I can feel it. Oh, Lord. I've done fired both my parents. Don't you come up in here. What are you doing?
Nothing. You want me to stop by Walmart tonight and get some brownies?
I'm not making you no brownies. What are you doing? Get out of that candy.
I just want one piece.
Oh, my God. I'm walking away. I cannot watch you do this.
Go ahead, baby.
You're grounded. How about she's in the refrigerator? She's eating some little cream thing. Lord have mercy. I have no words. I thought my kids were bad. My parents was even worse. And she's too old for me to beat. There's laws against that. Mama, go back to bed. I hear that. She eating that candy. These little... I hear. Mama, are you serious? Are you eating all that stuff or no? You just picking with me? I hope she's playing. I'm gonna have to hide it. She knows I'm playing, and if I didn't talk to her like that, she wouldn't listen. She'd actually get mad at me because she'd think I was serious. Put it in the oven. No, if I talk to her like, Mama, don't do that. Mama said that. She'd get mad at me. If I talk to her like that, she knows I'm playing. I don't want her to have one of them diabetic coma things. I don't know what to do if she did. Good night, Mama. I love you. She'll do the opposite. She's worse than a kid. She's a terrible nurse. Did I tell you she's a nurse and she's a terrible nurse? She says I was a terrible patient. Oh, yeah. She knows I care. Yeah. Oh, Rick, you're always welcome here, honey. We all time making something, We'll be baking cookies, cakes. We finna be making a insulin cocktail at any moment, I can tell. My mama's finna come in here a hot wreck mess. Yeah, she's a nurse, but still, she takes a little pen. There's like a little pen that she has a little dial for. I think it's synthetic insulin. It's not like the serious kind of insulin. She knows her limits.
Yeah, I guess so, Rick. A lot of people get baked in here, but me. If I smoked marijuana, I want you to know I'd be at the window like one of those meth heads thinking the law or the aliens are going to come get me. I'd be paranoid as hell. For real. This one time, I waited until I was 38 years old to even try it. Y'all listen to me. 38 years old. I'm going to decide I'm going to try to smoke it one time. I want y'all to know that my high was high and Jesus had to take a step ladder to come and get me down. I have never in my life felt so scared. It was horrible. See, I smoked cigarettes. So how about I was smoking that thing like it was a cigarette? My high got high. When I tell you that the Lord had to take a step ladder to come find me, I'm not playing. I thought I was going to die. A whole death. You were 7? Oh my. Yeah, so y'all don't give me none of that. I'm paranoid as hell. Y'all ever seen those houses? They probably have a dog or a cat in their house and the blinds are all jacked up. That's what my blinds would look like because I'd be paranoid. True story. I don't know. Sammy, I've never done it before, so yeah, I think I did. I should have just went just a little puff, but no, I smoked it like it was a cigarette. Yeah, I was like, please, Lord, I won't ever do this again. It was horrible. I had to call my baby cousin. I had to call my baby cousin. What do I do? Am I gonna die? I've no, I've never been looking for myself, but I have been so drunk before. I handed my car keys over to my same baby cousin, and I was at my own damn house. I have done that. I think it was New Year's when I was like in my 20s. I was like, "Ooh, girl, I can't go home, honey. Here's my car keys." And she said, "Bitch, you are at home." So that's how that New Year's went. That's all I remember. That happened. Yeah, for real. I never will forget that. Bitch, you are at home. Why y'all at my house? Everybody get out of here. I'm freaked out. Yeah. But I'll never smoke marijuana ever again. I'm glad you found you, Rick. That makes me feel a whole lot better. Exactly, Connie. A lot of people say that it helps with their anxiety. A lot of I'm talking about like, let's just say out of 5 people I know that smoke it, 4 of them do it for their anxiety. And they don't even take their anxiety medicines anymore because it helps them. Oh, I see, Connie. Yeah, don't be doing that. But yeah, um, yeah, let's just say 4 out of 5 of them. Oh, man, y'all are so funny. See, Connie, I think that's what happened to me. I think because for one, I knew I was doing something I'm not really supposed to do. It's not legal here. But another thing, I'm like, I'm too old for this shit. Oh my gosh. See, I couldn't imagine if I was behind the wheel of a car. I was out in the shop, one of my friend's shop outside. And I looked up at the sky and I was like, oh, Lord, here I come, honey. I was high as hell. I'll never do that shit again for as long as I live. You drive better when you're high. Shit, I didn't drive at all. I was lucky to even make it inside. I got cotton mouth. I got certain things started tingling all over my whole body. I have never felt that before. I mean, I was freaking out. I didn't know what was going on. I would never want to do that again, though. That's what I do now. Yeah, I remember looking up at the sky, being, "Oh Lord, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm high as hell. Here I come." Yeah, he had to take a whole step ladder to jerk me down. I was way up there. My high was high. I'm not playing. Yeah, true story. That shit happened 2 years ago.
Never again. Who waits until they're almost 40 to try smoking pot for the first time? This girl. This girl. I did that. I'm notorious for doing dumb shit. That was one of them. You're so funny. I don't know what my mom was in there doing, but she's not in the kitchen. That's a good thing. She's staying out of there. So I wonder if Loaf is live now. Does anybody know? She's a whole ass idiot. I do not see how she has not been arrested for just interfering with an investigation and also false information. Like she's steadily talking about a screen that was unfounded. Oh God, that bitch. She look. That woman exceeds my medication. See, that's something that pisses me off. Y'all think about this. What grown ass woman wants to talk about a neighbor's kid and and involve her DV experiences? What does that have to do with Summer? I'm going to tell you what that has to do with Summer. Listen to this. It's because that keeps her relevant. And as long as she's telling Summer's story, people are going to listen. And not only that, but she is losing subscribers or PayPal, Cash Apps, whatever the business. And as long as she's crying, she's getting some type of sympathy dollars. True story. Oh my, Sassy, you sound like me. So I do think that, she likes to get angry with other people for for their channel getting donations or support or whatever. But they don't have to get on there and cry. They don't have to get on there and make up stories and change the stories, you know? I don't know. She's just an idiot. I do know that if I had a missing child and that woman has done what she's done, oh me. Oh me. Oh my. But anyway, I've been on here almost for 2 hours, y'all. I've kept y'all up. I'm sorry. I always like to see what y'all are up to. I think about y'all all the time. I hope y'all are doing well. And I will probably see y'all again soon. I don't know. Probably tomorrow or the next day. I don't have a life, so I will definitely see y'all in chats, I'm sure. Yeah, very creepy, Raven. You're not being a butt, Rick, are you? I love you too, Dynamite. It's always lovely to hang out with you, Sammy. Sammy's from the future, everyone, in case you didn't know. But anyway, I love each and every one of you guys, and I thank you so much for being here. And take care of yourself, take care of each other. Try not to catch a charge out there in these streets. Thank you, Connie. I love hanging out with y'all too. All right. Bye, y'all.